Today's video, I wanted to break down everything we know so far about the new map coming to Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies. So let's get into it. These are just going to be things that I noticed, things that we do know, predictions, as well as things I want to see come to the title. So in the intro of the trailer, we see them in this small little apartment zone, which is in Avalon. As we know, Citadelle de Mort, the Castle of Death, is going to be located above this small town. The idea is we're going to start in this complex, this apartment complex at the base of the town and make our way up towards the castle, which is pretty exciting. I'm kind of, I like that this map seems like it's going to be pretty spread out and the area is going to be pretty diverse, where we're going to have the castle itself and then we're going to have the ability to go around through the town. So I'm pretty excited about that. Just going to a castle alone really brings back the older vibes from Zombies. We have Liberty Falls, we have Terminus. They're all these facilities. So going back to like a castle, some ruins and things like that. Pretty excited about that. As we know, after the events of Terminus, our team needed to make their way to Citadelle de Mort, which is in the fictional European city of Avalon, which Avalon was supposed to and may still come. It is going to be a Warzone map. Pretty excited about that as well. But things that we kind of get an idea of is Ravenov and Peck will be on the radio this time around for this map. So yet again, we're going to have to be listening to Peck complaining about his warheads. He's going to be locked up, not helping us. Typical Peck material right there. They seem like they're going to be locked up in this apartment. That's where they're going to be conducting, giving us our tasks, telling us information, intel, whatever it may be. And the goal is to make our way up towards the castle where Gabriel Kraft is being held. So we're going to make our way up there. We're going to have to figure out a way to find him and get him out. One other thing we know, and this is also in the campaign, a little bit of a spoiler here, is there are mimics and disciples. And I think that these are going to be the two special and elite zombies that are going to be accompanying this map. I'm pretty excited about it. I am sick of manglers, to be honest with you. They're not all that hard to kill, but there are plenty of them. And I'm just happy to be able to switch it up, take on some mimics. I like mimics. I don't think they're hard to kill. They're pretty fun to interact with. Disciples, on the other hand, those guys are complete nightmares, but I think those are going to be the two zombies that we're going to see. Maybe they're going to introduce a new special zombie that we do not know. Just like the amalgam came to Terminus, we might see a new special zombie. I don't know, but I think it's going to be the disciple. We also know and have a hint at some intel drops, some leaks, that the wonder weapon for this map is going to be 4 elemental melee weapons. They're going to be swords. And I don't know if you guys have checked out my season 1 launch. Before season 1 launched, I did do a prediction where I was hoping and felt like the wonder weapon for Citadelle de Mort was going to be a melee weapon, because it's just fitting. You're in a castle, there's knights, it's olden times. Come on, we need a melee weapon. I don't know how this wonder weapon's going to work out, because to be honest with you, melee weapons are great, but when it comes to hordes, when it comes to elites and specials, they might be hard to manage. So I don't know if it's going to have a swipe ability where like a beam comes out of it, different elemental attacks where it's almost like shooting out of the sword. That would be cool. But we do know that that is going to be the wonder weapon for this map, which is pretty exciting to be getting a wonder weapon that's a melee weapon. I'm just excited to see what it's going to be all about. And overall, like I said, I'm just excited that we're going to go to a castle, go to ancient ruins. Like, this is going to be awesome. The Easter eggs here, we don't know really what to predict. As you guys know, if you are paying attention to the story, the whole goal here is to find Maxis and get her out of the Dark Aether. Basically save her. So that is the goal overall. Are we going to be able to save her in this map? We don't know. I doubt it. I think this is going to be a precursor to the actual saving of her. Slowly going to be making progress. Now with some of the photo drops we've had, we have a little bit of a view of what the town's going to look like. We're going to be working our way up to the fortress, so this town is going to be kind of on a lower region. I think this map already looks beautiful based off of just the images we have. We only have 3. One of the exciting ones here is, if you notice, the one with the lion cannon. This may be an Easter egg step, or it also may be some form of trap. Maybe we activate it and lure zombies to a specific zone and the cannon shoots. I don't know, maybe we can rotate it. I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be part of some kind of Easter egg, maybe blowing up a part of the castle, blowing up a region, get access to. This thing alone just looks amazing, and the map doesn't look all that gritty and grainy that we would expect. I don't think it's going to necessarily be nighttime. I think it's going to be dusk. It's going to be dark, but it's not necessarily going to be fully nighttime. We don't know. As you can see over here on the right hand side, you can see a Mr. Peck gobblegum machine over there. We also have different campfires located on different areas of the map that you can see in some of these photos. One of the interesting things here is we have a random chair in the middle of this corridor, and then we also have these knight statues. Those are interesting. But if you look over here to the left, you can see kind of a dragon outline. What is this going to be? We don't know. Is this going to be a perk machine? Is this going to be kind of like what we had in Cold War, where we had the dragon relics that you activated? Those were pretty fun in my opinion. I do like like those. So we're going to have to just wait and see exactly what's going to be brought to the table with all these teasers we have. And then obviously as we talked about, we have the 4 different elements. So the wonder weapon is going to be a sword. What are the elements going to be? We don't know. I think they're going to be associated to the ammo mods. So we're going to have like a dark aether version, a brain rot version, cryo freeze potentially, as well as an aether shroud style one. We don't know. Maybe a napalm burst. We were going to have to find out. There's so much coming to the table and we don't have a long ways to wait, guys. We also do know a new perk is coming, 3 new flavors of gobblegum, 1 new field upgrade, a new ammo mod with 18 augments across the board on all those things. The hand cannon we already got, new wonder weapons, this is plural. Again, this is talking about those swords. And then we also have the new enemy type, which again, I think is a mimic in the disciple. I think there's going to be a lot being able to be brought to the table, and I think this is going to be an amazing map alone. This is going to be absolutely insane. If you haven't grinded, you better get to it because we don't have that much time. We have 4 days remaining, 5 days remaining for the launch of this. Story's going to continue and everything's going to continue. I'm just stoked on what they're bringing to the table this year with zombies. I really think Treyarch is bringing out all the stops. They're doing a fantastic job in my opinion. I love Liberty Falls. I love Terminus. I love everything they've brought to the table. Sure, there are a few things that I'm nitpicky about and I want them to fix. If you haven't, check out my Treyarch Please Fix These Things videos because there are a few things and few features that I think are just broken and I don't think they should be in the title or they should have a little bit of a rework. But overall, I think they're doing well. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments below what you're thinking so far of Black Ops 6. How do you think Treyarch's doing? What do you think is going to be brought to the table with the new Citadel Day Mort map? And what do you want them to bring to the table? I'd love to hear your guys' opinion. And as always, stay happy, stay hyped, and have a beautiful day.